Can you hear me? Geppetto's puppet. We need your help.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Lies of P. Hopefully everyone's doing alright. I know I kind of said I would stray away from long-term games on Fridays, at least for the time being, but I really want to stream Lies of P, having beaten the game, having just started New Game Plus. Got a lot of stuff to do, and I do want to get through the game and try and 100% it before I move on to stuff like Elden Ring, which I may or may not also want to stream. We'll see how things go. So, here we are. Still going to be a while before we get back to Fallout Fridays, but we'll get there when we get there. Lily may or may not be getting sick, so she may or may not join after she gets back from work. Gray stayed up a little late, and he works tomorrow, or today, anyways, so again, he may not be joining. So I'll probably be on my lonesome tonight. So, I forgot to change the outfit. You have many costumes. I'll gradually switch through these as we go through the game. We'll be starting off with the white shirt. Everyday attire that can be worn casually. It's imbued with someone's kind consideration. It's a casual attire, but made from a sturdy material. The old man was thorough when it came to his son's clothes in anticipation of the rarest of disasters. No spoilers for or from anyone, please. Even if I have beaten the game, we don't need to give that info to other people, yeah? It's not until it comes up. Including the fact that I have silver hair. We're not going to talk about that.
There you are. I've been looking all over for you.
Can I ignore you? Can I just... Ah. that would have been amusing.
I see they got Jiminy too. But we have to hurry.
Please ignore the shaking sound. I'm shaking up a Snickers iced coffee by Victor Allen's.
Explain what's happening. Jiminy, please escort him to the hotel.
Monad's lamp. Increases brightness upon use. A small lamp with a cricket guide puppet inside. It illuminates the darkness with a faint light. Do not be afraid, even if you get lost in the fog. The cricket guide will be with you.
Let's get you out of there. Find something that might help.
Such as big vats of suspicious things. Or a set of weapons. Okay, I guess, I see. Okay, we have a phase 5 and a phase 6 now. Whoa, ho, ho. Okay. This will be explained later, but inside of him, P here has a P organ, which is like a real fancy heart that gives us the ability to have a lot of fun stuff. I only have the 1 quartz at the moment, so... useful as many of these are, including increasing the ergo amount, I'm just going to, you know, increase the amount of pulse cells that we have. I'll switch Legion arms after we get to the main area. Don't want to give myself too much of an advantage. And I'll switch to a different weapon once we get to the boss. I mean, there's gonna be a boss in the Souls game? I never thought there'd be any kind of a boss in the Souls game. Oh. As you can see, things are not good in Crotch right now. Well, bad news. It was Final Destination for Medic. Crotch Grand Exhibition 18XX. Witness me. Witness the greatest show on Earth. Experience the future of the world. Why is 18XX censored if, like, the 29 is visible right there? Not that most of these early enemies were particularly threatening, even if I wasn't fairly boosted. Granted, these are New Game Plus enemies, but... It's not that dark, Gemini. I love the thermite. That guy's having a doozy of a time in there. Oh, so this fresh white shirt is so terribly stained, but at least it's self-cleaning. It sounds not having a good time. I appreciate the fact that despite being in the tutorial area, it does not give you all the tutorial stuff again. Passenger's note. If anyone finds this note, get out of the station and run. Be sure to steer clear of the waiting room. There's a huge puppet smashing people to death in there. I'll lock the door, but I don't know if that'll work. I guess I should stop people from randomly coming in. I'm going to die soon, so I want to help you, even if it's not much. Please survive. Anyone. Bad news. How dare you. Shortcut unlocked. Although we still have Mr. Big and Stampy to deal with over here. Atta Kappa. Okay. They do a fair amount of damage at this stage. Oh, whoops. I'm really feeling the reduction in attack power given I respect, but we got a main entrance key as well as a new frame. A new lightweight frame. +1. Great, that just what I wanted. +1s and +2s. Oh boy. It's well, it's why would I use this? I guess if I was really pressed, like it's heavier than the normal lightweight frame and only has like 4 more points of damage reduction. But it's only very slightly. Well, no, physical reduction-wise, it's worse than a Lada frame, but it's only ever so slightly better weight-wise. This is functionally useless. Anyways, front door key. Down boy. Squish, 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 squish. The first terrible introduction to Krot. Lots of luggage scattered all about, lots of crashed carriages, a bunch of dead horses, which also bleed if you stab them for some reason.
This is called a stargazer. A marvelous device the stalkers used in the past.
Public threshold exceeds danger estimates. Please reduce positive numbers or reset danger parameters.
Can I do both?
We are not strong enough to beat
Speak for yourself.
But if I lend my power to this stargazer for a moment. Gather ergo, clever one. This stargazer will make you stronger. But the stargazer's strength doesn't last forever. So be careful with it. Hurry up and come to Hotel Krot.
I can't help but wonder what these things were meant to be used for originally. These weird, wacky, upside-down umbrella things. I was like, okay, they use them, but for what? Welcome to the city of Krot, in honor of Valentinus. So, erected the corner store of origin. One dog less in the world. It's been maybe a month or two since I played the game, so my muscle memory is going to take a little bit of catching up. It is very finicky to aim in this game if you don't use lock-on. Granted, that's at least just with, like, the stabbing weapons like this. Got a little bit of lag there. It might be because I'm streaming. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. Crotch Times, issue 183. A Crotch Grand Exhibition has been delayed. This decision was made to protect the citizens until the puppet frenzy that has begun recently paralyzing the city is under control. The occurrence began on Rosa Isabella Street, resulting in hundreds of casualties. While the cause is still unknown, the number of casualties and the scale of damage are both growing. As the crisis dragged on, the workshop and the Vanini Company, Crot's largest puppet factory, announced that they would offer emergency supplies to citizens and do everything they could to alleviate the situation. A task force is investigating the possibility of a fatal loss of the Grand Covenant, which is the control protocol of the workshop's puppets. However, there's no quick solution as of now, with the puppet frenzy resulting in more casualties. As the city braces for a resurgence of their petrification disease, the citizens were advised to stay indoors for their safety. However, many citizens are trying to escape through Crot Central Station, intensifying the general chaos. It's impressive you got a newspaper out despite all this. At least try to get out of there. That was a spike and a half. Let's just play the spinny game for a moment. Okay, nothing left I need to nab in here. Good, moving on. Locked shortcut, nothing else of value. These are some nice graphics. I don't want to turn them down. It's lovely. Arkham Knight levels. Foreshadowing. Not the Arkham Knight part, the design. I'll probably start by turning animes off first before anything else if I do notice any severe frame drops. Do not what? Do not what? Now you're certainly glitching. This big guy, it's tougher than you might initially think. That's aside from me getting used to its attack patterns. Farewell.
Destination Hotel Quads. Optimal location for observing the destination.
Correct. What a lovely view it is. Really, this section is just very nice, but... The triple bogey. You go in for an item. You get attacked. You get attacked. You get attacked. You all get attacked. That poor stop sign did not know what hit it. Yeah, going down intermittently to 50 frames, but that should be fine.
A powerful parade puppet is blocking the entrance.
Oh no, not a powerful parade puppet. How alliterative.
Please, be careful.
Hello there. Welcome to Krot, visitor.
Hello, wandering merchant, who looks like every other merchant.
Left to fight the puppets. You didn't hear? Figures. The whole organization fell apart. All that's left are wannabes and amateurs who think they can fight on their own.
Well, I'm an expert who
You
can
wanna
find my
buy
own.
something while you're at
Totally,
the festival.
completely.
You can't rely on yourself alone. Out here alone, you could use some help. Here's a festival gift for you. Now get yourself something useful.
Mighty candy, stranger. Actually offers a golden record. Lovely. I will be purchasing that, thank you. As well as, spare weapons, should I wish for them. I'll take your entire stock. I don't remember having that. Yeah, I'll leave the Legion arm as it is for now, but I will switch out my weapon. From a wintry rapier to an electric coil stick. Getting on the buzz. Damage reduction. Generate. Greatly increases electric blitz attack temporarily. And a rush smash. Jump and powerfully strike downward at the enemy. The head of a blunt weapon made by Vanini Company to destroy puppets. The coil releases a powerful current that causes lethal damage to puppets. Humans have always feared anything that excels beyond them. Puppets are already their loyal servants, but humans have created a new natural enemy that's sure to attack their weaknesses. Oh yeah, that swings a little slower than I'm used to. And that's gonna take a little bit of getting used to, but... Introducing the Parade Puppet. Here appears a terrific puppet that will enliven the parade. Introducing Parade Master, a remarkable parade puppet model from the workshop to celebrate the grand exhibition. Hello there, I'm the Parade Master. I like singing and marching with the people. The Parade Master has the following functions: 16 jolly songs, cheerful laughter, and 54 parade phrases. Parade dances to delight children. The strength to carry 6 men on his shoulders. The Parade Master was made big in commemoration of the grand exhibition. Check out its charms on the eve of the upcoming exhibition. Bring it. I have a slur valve for this now. Both of those attacks were somehow just outside the range to actually hit me. Oh yeah. Not only slower attack, but slower attack means it's more downtime before I'm actually able to block again. Yeah, good work, actually see. Strength to carry 6 men, can't even take down 1 boy. Raid Leader Zero and the Quartz. One and done. I might switch out the handle on this at some point, because that's something you can do in this game. Mix and match the heads and the handles. We'll see, though. Got something even bigger that also does electric damage. Quartz. A colorful, tiny ergo fragment. Activates a special ability when equipped to the P organ. There's a special kind of ergo with different color and vibration. The workshop uses this gem to bring out Puppet's different abilities. Although the entire audience disappeared in a pool of blood, the parade master was cheerful. As long as there's a king, the show must go on. Foreshadowing. Hotel Karat. The greatest luxury you'll... I was still reading that. You'll ever experience. Treat yourself to an unforgettable day. Why does that go away so quickly? And down he goes.
One more thing I should mention. The hotel's security excludes puppets like you.
That might have been nice to know
So
beforehand.
you have to lie to get inside. You're a special puppet after all.
I don't recall that text being read when I first played the game. I know it fits the title, but I wonder if they updated that. I'll have to look at playthroughs and see if that's actually the case. Incidentally, another benefit of, let's see if I actually have it in my items. Incidentally, something that you keep from New Game Plus is this complete ergo wavelength decoder. I'm not going to go into how or why we have this yet, but instead of having a bunch of gargly special font text when certain bosses speak to us, we now know what they say. You're welcome.
Welcome to the sanctuary of the Grand Covenant. Prove your identity. Who are you?
I feel this is not a who are you so much as a what are you?
Its fourth law. A puppet cannot lie. Welcome to Hotel Krat.
Springs are reacting. Eyes of P. And now for a lovely intro scene. A new era with Vanini. Unfortunately, things did not last too long, as it seems. Well, that's at least 4, man. That was close. This is what we call a trailer moment. It's beautiful and fancy, but just screams of, this is what our game is about. Look how cool we are. Don't you want to play this and find out what the fuck is going on? Meanwhile, we have a woman with such a heavy butterfly motif that I'm surprised her name isn't Papillion.
I am Sophia. I've been waiting for you. Searched all over the city of Krop to find you. You must have questions. Geppetto will have answers. But we have to find him first. He was last seen on Elysian Boulevard. All of Krot is dangerous for humans, and that neighborhood is one of the scariest. Please find Geppetto on Elysian Boulevard. I'll explain more once you find him.
Understood.
Look at Gemini. I think he's in shock.
Is he?
Jenny is fine.
Apparently not.
That's
Gemini is
because
Gemini.
he's broken. The real Gemini isn't so calm. I
He
know
ain't.
eventually,
He really ain't.
but perhaps I can fix him. Or perhaps he'll fix himself in time. Wait, take this pocket watch.
The pocket watch I already have?
Krot is
Thank
a
you.
labyrinth of peril right now. This watch will guide you to a safe place. Be careful, clever one.
Thank you for this gift I already have.
Use my power to help.
And then from there, well, she is level up lady.
Ergo is the miracle that made Krot prosper.
Hey, let's just level up.
Without Ergo, there would be no automated puppets to make Krot wealthy. When you move, you tap into the power of Ergo within you. Gather more Ergo. It will make you stronger. In the folklore of Krot, a cricket often acts as a guide. That is why these automated models became popular. But Gemini is unique. He's more than just a guide.
He's your guy.
As you get more familiar with Gemini, you'll see what I mean. I'll use my power.
Well, bonjour.
Welcome to Hotel Krop. My name is Polendina, butler to Lady Antonia. Please let me know how I may be of service.
By moving your lips.
Comfort and calm walk hand in hand.
And maybe giving me a room
Welcome
key.
to Hotel Krop. How may I be of service?
Maybe a toothpick.
The Grand Covenant is a set of absolute commands imprinted on puppets when they are made. First law. All puppets must obey their creator's commands. Second law. A puppet may not harm humans. Third law. A puppet protects and serves humans and the city of Krot. Fourth law. A puppet cannot lie. I've told you about the laws engraved upon every puppet. Do you require anything else?
Why are there only 4 laws when there should be much more?
Welcome to...
Vanini's Cross Landmark Guide. This month's attraction, Hotel Krat. Hotel Krat is one this... I'm half tempted to put on like a bad Italian accent, but I don't feel that would do the man justice. Hotel Krat is one of the city's creepiest and most mysterious buildings. According to lore, Hotel Krat is an isolated castle built by an aristocrat devoted to the form of occultism after receiving a revelation from a radiant tree. At one point, it was used as a mental institution, because of course it was, and some patients say they saw hallucinations. However, no records remained as they were all destroyed in a large fire. Above all, being so far underground just compounds the rumors. Some even said that it's connected to an unknown hell. But now the rumors have served to embellish the charm of Hotel Krat, which is renovated in the latest style. As the recent rumors of the grand exhibition Ghost Hotel spread, more customers are actually looking to stay at the hotel. Next is a comment from the hotel owner, Miss Antonia. A ghost hotel? I've heard that more times than I can remember. But fortunately, our hotel guests are brave like lions. It's not a problem at all. Rating 4 out of 5. Creepy and mystical. Best resort in Krat. Reporter Madero. This guide was made with the support of Vanini Company, a friend of the city. It's not there until later.
Unexpected guests are welcome. We don't insist on reservations. I am Antonia, and this is my hotel. Welcome.
Thank you.
Oh, I knew from the moment we met that you're Geppetto's puppet. He might have a few loose screws, but Geppetto's skills are undiminished. It's a shame. He took off for Elysian Boulevard, and he never came back.
Well, I guess we know where we're heading next.
Turn up soon. We'll have to make a new coffin. Oh, I forgot. I was keeping this for him. It comes with a long story, but I think it's better off with you. Please find that old man, and do take care of yourself out there.
Someone's memory. And of course, show off clothes. The uniform of a sophisticated and dignified boarding school. These clothes have been worn before. The uniform of a boarding school famous in Krat. The initial M is engraved on an elegant brooch.
It suits you. For a moment there, you look just like... Oh, forgive me, I'm rambling. When you get to my age, your memories are like good friends. And just as distracting. People have no idea so many secrets are buried in Krat. Thanks for keeping me company. What are you curious about?
Why is my hair white? Why is my hair white?
I see you're here. That means you can lie. Your lies are a rare ability. You're able to choose your own path, unbound by anything. People on the outside are
As long as you don't mind invisible walls. Oh, which I mean literal walls.
protect yourself and find your path. I'm an old friend of Geppetto's. His son is like family to me. Make yourself at home. You're always welcome here at the hotel. If you have any
Nice and
questions,
calming and slightly spooky. Of course, there isn't the only residence. There's also Cat. Cat doesn't like us. A shame. Oh, excuse me.
I heard about you from Geppetto, but to see you in person... Wow. You should take this. Geppetto left it with me.
Oh, which means time to forcibly install it on you. The puppet string. It lets us yank puppets to us, and at higher levels it lets us yank ourselves to the puppets.
The sound of it alone. That craftsmanship comes only from the hands of Geppetto. You must be something else. A custom arm from Geppetto himself is quite an accessory. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I am Eugenie from the Workshop Union. I know my way around weapons of all kinds. I'm sure Master Geppetto would agree. If any of your weapons need work, bring them to me.
Will do. A lot of the stuff you see here are, in fact, weapons that you can pick up throughout the game, including a fire axe, obviously the variety of swords, and this fucking thing. I think it's one of the ones I leveled up for this playthrough, in fact.
I know my way around a weapon.
Alright now.
A stargazer is a survival device used by the stalkers. It powers itself by accumulating and absorbing ergo spores in the air. The stalkers installed stargazers all across the city. Once they're recovered, we can put them to use.
They accumulate ergo, and that's about it, as far as we know. How are they a survival device? Who knows?
If you want to test your skills or try new techniques, head for the garden. The stalkers captured a puppet to use for training.
Lucky pup.
Don't look at me like that. Everyone hates puppets. I know whose side you're on.
Not that we can actually test either of them by trying to yank them forward. Interesting. Wasn't expecting that to have kind of a rolling build-up. Looks like it does electric damage regardless. But we can boost its build-up, right? Coming into this area is also quite handy, since it allows us to refill our Fable for free. I forgot we had storage. I have a fair quantity of stuff in storage, it looks like. Oh yeah, that's why we have storage. Anything I actually need to grab? Why were you specifically put in storage, but not the other one? Oh yeah, that's why. Yeah, here's the circular electric chainsaw blade. It's not one of the ones that I got up due to the fact that I don't think I had the monies for it. We also have a special thing that you can't unlock until the end of the game, but it's basically worthless at this point in the game. You have to work your way to being able to use it. Let's go ahead and switch to something a bit universally useful, something we're not meant to have until later in the game, but hey, New Game Plus. Basically, it fires off acid. It also looks a little gooey. I'm not going to elaborate on until later. Fair enough. Yep. Alright, anyways, back on track of progress. The lonely, unactive, or inactive fountain. I usually enjoy using much faster weapons, and this thing feels even slower than the... I saw that popping. Even slower than the katana I used in Dark Souls 3.
Hey, let's be more careful. The Black Rabbit Brotherhood. I hate these guys. But don't be alarmed. My name is Gemini. We'll talk later, when we're safe.
Yeah, Jim needs to get back to his quote-unquote old self. Certainly a nice, hard whack, though, at least.
Elysian Boulevard was a regular rich people row. You wanted fancy boutiques and shops. No place better. But that was long ago. Before the puppet frenzy.
This is definitely a take care not to... Why are there so many weirdly stacked bookstores? Like, this is like the world's small... Theodore Books is like the world's smallest book boutique. I have the feeling that Gray would say bless you even if he wasn't here and he was just watching the VOD. So thank you, Gray. Oh, I feel sorry for that lady. I thought it was a dog for a moment. Lovely, another +1 frame that I won't use because they're statistically terrible. I also really like this. Like, obviously you would look in here anyways, but the fact that this literally lights up the ladder is just much better than covering everything in terrible yellow paint. Chamber of Machina Workshop. Aut viam, invenium, aut facium, facium. Gray would also know how that's properly pronounced. For example, you see this? This would be a great case use for the fancy new thing you picked up. But I don't have that with me at the moment. And a shortcut. Activate. Homo Machina servers. It's a quicker attack than I was expecting from them. Good night. Cozy little room if it weren't at the end of their world. This room, I saw it coming from a while away. I'm just like, there's gotta be an ambush in here. Hey, oh, must be the one and only time I've experienced any amount of coyote time in this game. I just barely saved myself with that second roll. I heavily dislike when they have stuff like this, just like, you're gonna fall. I'll have to get that later. Oh wait, I'll get that right now. There's a ladder here. Hello, shortcut. Goodbye, shortcut. Anything over here? Nope. Another mother fairy. Saw one of you in the other place. Ah, gosh darn it. Someone's having a bad time in there. Not today, spear chucker. That guy is why I started panic rolling. Two things are always annoying in Souls, like anyone with a spear or equivalent, and things who huck things at you from a distance. Wait. Oh, hi, how you doing? This toggle is off. Ah, you fucker. How did that miss you? Well, fuck you anyways. There's whatever was in the other building they'll have to get a... is that just through here? Frozen Man's Letter. I'll read you in a bit. Ha! Fuck you. This letter. I never read it originally, which resulted in me missing one of the emotes until much, much later. When I was looking through every collectible. It's very annoying. My Luis and Charlotte, my treasure. I can't hear anything. Like the streets are already dead. Nothing but silence. I assume that I, too, will become just another petrified corpse soon. I still remember the sound of your singing voice and the sight of Charlotte looking at picture books. I miss all of it. Best thing I did while I was alive was send you and Charlotte at a cathedral for shelter. About that. Also, what frozen man? There is no frozen man here. There is this big Bonnie bastard. Hey, fucko. Come at me. I want to be fancy and end you off, but no, you just have to... Yeah. Yeah, that'd be great if I could access you right now. Thanks. And switch weapons. Did I not level you? What was I thinking? Oh, yeah. It's a shame I never leveled up. Okay. Great sword time. What could possibly go wrong? Well, don't you look sparky?
Why, hello! I didn't know anyone was alive out here.
I didn't know you had a twin.
I know what you're thinking, but I'm not a burglar. I'm just crashing in an abandoned house for a while. Don't worry, I won't cause any trouble. We survivors need to look out for each other. For your information, I didn't steal this.
The merchants are all the best people in this game. Now, another one. Quixotic. Lovely. Again, I will take your entire stock. I do like the fact that you can repurchase weapons in New Game Plus. Seeing as it means that you could really, really trick out your own arsenal. Hmm. 221B. Wow, that's really did not work. I knew if I knew that guy was there. I really botched that, but I was worried that if I tried to take a blind swing with a greatsword, it just would not work. We will not count that as a New Game Plus step. Can I perfect block a bullet? I can perfect block a bullet. Delightful. Okay, slightly fancier power move than the electric. But it feels... I know you're up there. But it feels about the same in regards to the primary attack. Vanini's Crotch Landmark Guide 2. This month's attraction, Alchemist Bridge. The Alchemist Bridge is a bridge on Lycian Boulevard and the main way to Crotch Central Hall, or Crotch City Hall. The Holy Ouroboros, the mark of the alchemists, is fittingly engraved onto the bridge. This shows that the alchemists are not just a powerful, privileged class, but have also donated tremendous amounts of money across the city. Thanks to the thriving culture of philanthropy in Crotch, you can find areas with names of prominent figures. It's like the city's motto, the citizens are the owners of the city. By which we mean these rich people are the owners of the city. The most widely known attraction is Rosa Isabella Street. It's named after the cultural sponsor, Lady Isabella Monad. But if you think about how the lady's married to the leader of the alchemists, Valentinus, you'll think twice about who is really in control of Crot. The union of Crot's old families in the organization of alchemists is shown in this symbolic form. Given that the sacred Ouroboros mark is engraved on City Hall as well, it's obvious who owns the city of Crot. Rating, 3 out of 5. A good place to learn about Crot's beginning, end, and its essence. Reporter, Madero. This guide is made with the support of Vanini Company, but may not reflect the company's opinions.
Wait, I can sense something strange. Jeepers. Is that a butterfly?
I feel that was not quite Jeepers ready.
Reacting like that. If you want to check it out, I can take point.
How in the fresh fuck are you gonna take point on anything? Warning, petrification disease quarantine zone. No trespassers. Everyone is a patient or a lunatic. Do not speak to them. I will be back here in a moment. I've got something else to grab. First we're going down. Is that a... Yeah, that's a shortcut, but we have investigation to do first. First order of business, let's go ahead and grab this now that someone isn't throwing shit at us.
Who is it? Is that you, Murphy? Oh, I guess not. Sorry, I thought you were my friend, Murphy. Murphy is a super cool police officer. As a puppet, even the petrification disease can't get him. I wish I was like him. You should leave so you don't catch the disease from me.
I have some bad news, my friend, but hello, Resident Evil reference. Hello, another +1 that I won't use. This is how you swing something. Goodbye, puppy. Now, for a dangerous area when you have a very big weapon. Not sure how that happened, but that was very unlucky for that guy. Hello, shortcut. I'll be seeing you later.
This must be your first time in the petrification disease quarantine zone.
Trying to see how much of a model there actually is.
This is their last stop.
There's a hand and a very small amount of armor. The best kind of Samaritan there is.
May I ask you a favor? My family took my baby from me and sent me here. They said it was for my own good, but it was heartless just the same.
And on one hand, to think of the child, on the other hand,
Must be with its mother.
let's hope the baby got out of this.
Please go to Quart City Hall and bring me my baby. Thank you so much.
kind one. I can finally see my sweet Elena's face again. Please hurry. Hard scales spreading across my eyes. Before I lose my sight. Please.
She said the baby was at City Hall. Should we check it out? I hope everybody's safe.
Well, just about everyone's dead, so, Okay, that was a case of me locked in an animation and the enemy did not stagger. Ow. Fucking running multi-hit enemies. Alright, well, take two. Did someone lose their weapon? Oh, that's meant to be like a parry. I'm gonna just spend a brief moment trying that out. Okay, the timing on that's gotta be real finicky. That was really cool, but also really not worth it. That's done. That was mostly just testing stuff out. That parry did so little damage. So little damage. Fucker. Fucker. Okay, that is not fun to go through with a great sword equivalent. Coming for you next, fucko. Burn. Alright, no more trying stuff out or testing stuff out. Time to actually just kill him. Thank you for your service. Torndoodle, speaking of Resident Evil references, it itches. Feel the skin and there's blue blood. Blood. Pretty cocoon. Blue angel. Joyful appetite. Blue death. A feast. Death. I'm alive. It itches. A hint as to what may be going on with the petrification disease, but we'll get there when we get there. Hi. There's something kind of amusing about attacking an enemy and then their weapon breaks because they're trying to block with it. Wherever could this take us? Oh, 'tis a door to before. That's right, they gave us 2 shortcuts? Sure. Bad dog. I really wonder what's up with these things. I can only assume they're like weird stalker traps. But I'm not sure if they're ever elaborated upon. So I'm just gonna double check what the actual storm slash an enemy in front of you multiple times. And a guard parry for this. The parry does so terrible. All puppets must be destroyed, it said. Oh no.
Come out, Geppetto! You've got a lot to answer for!
Hi, how you doing?
You know what caused the puppet frenzy, don't you? You're their maker, practically their father.
Can you step away from my dad?
They're scheming together. Tell me the truth. What's your problem? I'm here for the old man. Get lost. Wait.
I know, you're the one wearing a donkey head.
Or more like, I know what you are. You're the devil's puppet. You can't sneak past me.
Well, I wasn't trying to. Prepare to have a bad time, buddy. Wow, I actually managed to just barely swing myself into that.
I demanded the truth. Now I feel bad for my comrade.
Sorry, Pops, had to put him down. Gone rabid.
Finally, we meet. Son. It's a dream come true. Seeing you like this. I understand why some people despise me. I invented the puppets after all. I should take responsibility as their maker. But in order for me to do that, I need to take care of the puppets at City Hall. Won't you help me, son? Take this. You'll find it most useful.
Anything for you, Dad, within a reason. Time for an outfit change.
I want to hear all about your experiences, but now isn't a good time. Use the Stalker's key to open the bridge door. Then get rid of the frenzied puppets that have seized City Hall. We'll catch up at Hotel Krat when you're done. I want to hear. Use the stall. Catch up.
Excuse me. The hunting apparel of the Mad Donkey, and reeks of brutal violence. Madman, who is now terminally ill, no longer feared puppets or the petrification disease. He simply wanted to know the truth, the reason for his colleague's bloodshed. I see you back there. A cloudy morning.
So about that weapon assembly tool you were talking about. If
I
you
talked about
find
nothing.
More weapons. Let's try using them here. I'm Jiminy, your friendly puppet guide. Or friendly guide puppet? I don't know, one of those. I'm also a friend of Sophia's. Last time I woke up, Sophia was there because she woke me up. But I'm sure there are still other memories in there. Sorry. Must be the shock. Bear with me, and I'll do my best to guide you.
Farewell. The only one who occasionally expects a slightly longer warm-up. Down, boy. Bad dogs get the prod. Well, that looks strange. And that looks stranger. Also, I feel it's a little early for a shortcut, but hey. You just went right around the corner, up, pop. Rot News, issue 1124. Mr. Benini's ambition to make a jolly police mascot puppet for City Hall ended in failure. His passion to create a trustworthy friend for the citizens and a strong officer who overpowers criminals was in the right place, but turned out to be excessive. The new police officer puppet's overcharged storage battery exceeded its capacity, causing chain explosions, malfunctions, and serious body damage. The City Council recommended disposing of the puppet on the grounds its appearance intimidates visitors, but Mr. Veniti and the taxpayers protested, halting the Council's plans in the tracks. The puppet still lies abandoned behind City Hall to this day while the lawsuit is ongoing. The interesting thing is, even when the puppet is unattended, it performs a number of its mascot roles. It's especially popular with kids, and it even appears to react and respond to the playing of children. However, it has led to more slum children entering City Hall and causing inconvenience to visitors. The City Council is considering exhibiting the puppet only occasionally as a means to restrict entry. Well, I mean, if it's doing well with kids, clearly it ain't that intimidating. Loud. I kind of half played and then stopped playing for a moment. But there is Gray. There is the good boy. There is the eepy little bun. Good boy, good boy, good boy. Thank you very much for the subscription. 22 months. 2 more and it'll be a year. Whoa. Will you be my friend? Everyone is gone. I'm all alone now. Very sad. I will not be this thing's friend, though.
Survivors here. What do we do? Just give her that baby puppet?
That's the plan. Okay. This is sooner than I thought it was, so I guess I'll step back to swap out weapons before we go further. It's also the first appearance of a Stargazer, which basically lets you summon an ally. I feel like that's what I have equipped. Yeah, that's what I have equipped. Not even a +1 version. But I won't be doing that unless I need to, and hopefully I won't need to, at least until some endgame bosses. But I've already beaten the game, so I will feel no guilt when and if I do use them. Let's see, what weapon do I want to use here? Suffice to say, as it might have implied, it is kind of immune to electricity. Why did I didn't need to come here. I can just switch out my weapon whenever I want to. I guess let's try out this crystal axe. I will not elaborate upon it until we get to the point where I have it. But it does acid. What even was that? Just a hop, a skip, and a smash? This is much more of a hammer than an axe, but I'm still going to use it. I gotta test it out on you lot. Yeah, that's gonna take a bit of getting used to. I wonder if I can deal 2 kinds of elemental damage to an enemy at once. Let's find out. Nope. Okay, but I can use that with it. Okay. Practically pulled a Skyrim. It's certainly hard hitting. Poor thing died mid-slash. Alright. No, it ain't a thunderstorm. Even with the bulging battery, assuming you took some safety measures, it'd probably be quite charming if it was in proper repair, as opposed to kinda unmaintained and damaged. And very, very murder happy. There is something I want to try first, though. Something you should never do in the Souls, like blindly run away from an enemy. Okay, it's not something you can do during boss battle. Okay, I'll bring that up later. How about no? Almost there. Join your friends. You've earned your rest. A little close for comfort, but considering this is basically a weapon that I have not touched beforehand. And this was what I was trying to see if I could grab beforehand. A faded whistle. Vanini's Guide. Dear citizens of Krat, the factory has been occupied by the puppets. Whatever the cause, the Vanini Company is responsible for it. I, Lorenzini Vanini, the most Italian-named man possible, am going alone to stop those devils. The factory is very dangerous now. Stay out of it and keep safe. The rest I'll leave to Mr. Geppetto, whom I trust more than anyone. God save us all. Regards, Lorenzini Vanini. And to go over some key items, we have a faded whistle. It's been worn smooth from use. The children blew the whistle for their friends. It may have been discarded as a failure, but in those moments at least, he was the children's police officer. A broken baby puppet, covered in wounds, was left in City Hall garden. A luxury item that child of a rich family once played with. It's unknown where the puppet's owner is. And small wooden officer puppet. A shapeless toy carved from wood and painted over. Has the strange appearance of a hunchback, but was obviously made with care. Winter, abandoned by the adults. The children let go of childhood to survive. Spring, the broken police puppet accompanied the children's whistles and restored the children's laughter. Summer, the children made Murphy by carving wood and painting him with stolen paint. Fall, Murphy, who received Murphy as a gift, never let go of it. I'm sorry, Murphy. can't quite go for it
I
yet.
think we're done here, pal. Back to the hotel.
Well, not quite back to the hotel. We've got a few pieces to pick up first. While I'm running through the area. Something a little more effective. Fuck you. You missed.
Hey, that sound. Is that you, Murphy? I know that whistle. It must be Murphy. Thanks for coming by. I want to play, but I feel too sick. I don't think I can. I miss Zach and Sophie and Eric. I wish we could all play.
There, little one. It's over now. I forgot I had a sub bar. How'd you do? Let's see, she was through there. Thought she was on the other side of that until I got there, and they remembered I need to go this way. It's about those scales over your eyes.
You found her, kind one.
What mother takes their child with a
I
single
could
hand?
sense her from miles away. Oh, my sweet Elena. Please let me hold her. There, my baby. I missed you so much. What do you think? Isn't my baby adorable? That's right, kind one. You've granted me my
Fortunately,
only wish.
no one was hurt, even if, unfortunately, she's not long in this
My
world.
sweet Elena. We're going to be happy now. Thank you so much, kind one. Please accept my heartfelt gratitude.
And the CD. Thank you kindly. And back to the hotel we had.
You saved Geppetto. Wonderful. He is on the second floor. He can hardly wait to see you. I'll use my power.
Yeah, but first, I need to level up. Okay, I can level up. I'd just like to have a bit more in the way of actual physicality, even if a good chunk of the attack is going to be from the elements. Papa!
Ah, you've returned. Forgive a sentimental father for worrying about his son. Always remember that you're precious to me, even when I ask you to do something dangerous. Speaking of which, there's a factory just beyond the Elysian Boulevard. It's packed with countless puppets. My friend, the inventor Vanini, went to stop them, but he never came back. Please, go save him and shut down the factory. P organs are the source of your powers. Collect quartz to get the strength you need.
I like how we just have a pocket watch as part of our heart.
Remember, the hotel is the last safe place in Krat. It's our only refuge in a city full of perils. It'll be extremely dangerous if anyone has ill intentions. Be careful who you tell about this place, especially if they're stalkers or alchemists. Be wary of dangerous people. And always be a good boy to me.
Oh, we got 4 quartz, so let's go ahead and let's enhance the recovery effect. Let's see. Increases ergo. Yes, please. This is like so situational. This would be, hey, what kind of build do you have? Perfect Guard Fable Charge. Yeah, I'll pop that in. Well, I do like to keep the durability high, but... this will be quite useful for this run, though. You can also change appearances here to an extent. Mostly, I'm pretty sure it's just hair, though. Yeah, not much saved shapes. It's basically a glorified hair trimmer plus the P organ stuff.
City of Krot. It's probably not how you remember it, eh? Ask me any questions, and I'll fill in the gaps. Venini Works is the puppet's main base.
We're heading
It's
next.
a factory where they manufacture more of themselves. Venini himself went to stop them, but I'm worried. He's an industrialist, not a fighter.
That's a very nice top hat.
Rescue Venini and shut down his factory. That will deny the puppets their reinforcements.
Here, well, the cathedral they've been sending some people
The
to.
cathedral is famous for its wise and kind Archbishop Andreas. He offers sanctuary to countless refugees there. The thing is, I've lost touch with him. Perhaps no news is good news, but I'm a suspicious sort. And if the puppets push towards the cathedral, it could be devastating.
Puppets are the last of the concerns.
Go save the Archbishop and the refugees before it's too late. I don't know what's happening in the Malam district. The Black Rabbit Brotherhood seized the neighborhood. That's all I know. It was always a run-down neighborhood, but it's descended into anarchy, or worse. I'm hearing rumors of monsters rampaging through the district. Those poor people. They need your help, son.
Anyone who's left, anyways.
Rosa Isabel Street is a stronghold of the puppets. It's a hunting ground where the most dangerous puppets roam. I believe it's the epicenter of the puppet frenzy. After all, I detected the strongest wave of ergo there. Especially for someone as precious as you. It's a perilous place. And when you walk a dangerous path, my son, it's best to take it one step at a time. You can get from City Hall to the factory with the key I just gave you.
Understood.
Venini gave me that key, and now he's missing. Rescue him if you can.
Will do, Pops. Alright, and I need to use the restroom, so I'll go ahead and put on some music while we wait, including some stuff we just got and some stuff that we still have from the main game. And then I will be back. As per usual, though, I will be running a 3-minute ad. Give or take. Which also means that the ads are going to be done before the song is.
Close your eyes, come to me, feel alright, just dance with me all through the night, turn it out, close to you, I feel good, 'cause I just know feeling of you. Give it to me, baby. There's no feeling of you. Give it to me, baby. Feel alright. I feel good. Just walk your step with me, dance with me, here with me, feel alright. I feel good on you, alright. To make a groove all night. Feel alright. I feel good. Just want you step with me, dance with me. Feel alright. I feel good on you. Alright. Make a groove all night. Close your eyes. Come to me. Close your
Les flocons de neige qui brillent dans le ciel nocturne me réconforte. Je t'attends seul dans le noir. Je t'attends depuis trop longtemps. Je peux t'entendre dans mon cœur. Un murmure de ma
Some days started, so I guess it's been at least 3 minutes.
le moment de te rencontrer maintenant. Écoute mon cœur, où es-tu maintenant?
Fortunately, we'll listen to the song later. For now, there's stuff to do. Oh yeah, we have to speak with the engineer.
I picked up traces of high-powered energy originating far away. That's one mystery solved. Why don't we make a Legion arm with it? Mr. Vanini is the expert when it comes to Legion arms, but I'm pretty sure I can make one. The puppets get fried easily by electricity. If you use an electric Legion arm, it'll make your life easier.
Okay. I was going to switch to that anyways. A Legion arm that holds powerful electricity, accumulates electric blitz, and discharges an electric shock. Lightning has been interpreted as God's authority and fury since ancient times. Now God's fury descends to the earth, is being used to destroy steel monsters. Since I have it fully upgraded, Fulminous, a Legion arm that holds powerful electricity, accumulates electric blitz, discharges electric shock, of course. Moving charge, enables moving while charging electric blitz. A leakage current, continuous small sparks from the hands inflict damage while charging with electric blitz. Overcharge, increases the maximum level for charging.
Écoute mon cœur, je t'attendrai même. Si j'ai mal au cœur, pour que tu puisses entendre ma
You're
petite
going to... He's the richest man in Krat. A little eccentric, maybe, but a good person. I heard he went to shut the factory down.
He did.
I hope he's safe.
That's debatable.
I wouldn't want to lose my best customer.
You won't. Also, wouldn't that be me now?
I know my way around.
Let's try and switch out with a police handle. You know what? I'm just not gonna. Maybe off screen I'll mix and match, but not right now. Woohoo! That's a big bang. Have to be really close for that to actually do much, though. I wonder. Okay, so it needs at least 3 charges in order to actually be able to trigger that. Kind of situational. We'll see how often I'm actually able to make use of it. Why can't I go there off the bat? We're going to pretend that doesn't exist for now. I guess it's fair, but also a little weird. Onwards. Save Vanini. Most Italian man in crop. Hello, side area with nothing in it. You exist, I suppose.
Here it is. Vanini Works. Everything you see here belongs to Vanini, the classiest playboy and most brilliant inventor in Krot. Just ask him. Not
Hey.
just puppets. Almost every machine and tram in Krot is supplied from here. You gotta be curious about the guy. What
A
kind
little.
of person is he?
We'll find it.
I wish we could find him.
We will.
That is, if he's still kicking.
You done, Jimmy? Miracle Cure. By the miracle medicine here. The miracle alchemist, Clark Shore, also known as Dr. Cure-All, has succeeded in making a cure for the horrible plague that has spread through Krot. Made from unicorn horn, blood of a two-headed snake, and boiled-down mandrake. Clark Shore has tested it himself and confirmed that it completely cures the plague. The blue plague is not a divine curse. Don't be afraid anymore. Come see Dr. Cure-All, Clark Shore. Prices may vary, as is a limited item. Y'all fucking bet. I'll see you hanging off that ledge. Well, this is awkward. Yeah, you just sit there for a while. Well, this is awkward. Executed. Ah. Oh. Ruins. Ah. How dare you. Got a bunch of weird goo all over my outfit. Speaking of, it's time to change the outfit since we beat another boss. I'm not sure about anything terribly thematic at the moment. So we'll go to the Armor of the Honorable. Armor once worn by a famed general from an eastern land. Its colors may have faded after countless battles, but is imbued with loyalty and has yet to wane. Even the most splendid gifts from a powerful warlord could not outshine the memories he shared with his sworn brothers. Those who know honor know where their true value lies. I get nothing actually of value there, just from there. Fuck you. One by one, they fall. Ring, ring, ring. Ring, ring, ring.
Another fine day in the city of Krog, but I wonder, my friend, just where you've been? Oh.
Really had to stretch for that one.
Congratulations! You've been selected from this cast of a little for an exclusive, obtrusive, intrusive transmittal from me, Arlecchino, the king of all riddles. Now, you know what I'm called and why I called you, and I want to know your name, but not till we're through. For as soon as I learn that's one riddle burned, and I do love a mystery, don't you? Now,
That turnaround was not great, considering the camera clipping and slight stuttering while turning. Also, I saw that item.
your city is so full of puppets, it seems are about fit to bust. It's time for the riddle. No more waiting. We thank you for participating. By morning, it walks on feet numbering 4. At midday, just 2. No less and no more. It walks on 3 feet when the evening arrives. And if you solve this, then I'll know you're alive.
Well, I just don't answer.
Correct. Fantastic insights, caller. But not everything has to rhyme, you know. I'm not a caricature. I'm the king of riddles.
Let's go to the Riddler.
That said, how do we know you didn't just get lucky? Even a stopped clock is right twice a day, and even a puppet can be accidentally correct just by random chance. Still, a promise is a promise. Arlecchino, tell him what he'll get. Thanks, Arlecchino. Caller, your correct answer has earned you a Trinity key. Doors
Briefly sounding like Chris from Family Guy.
and doors, the subjects of puzzles and riddles galore. My next riddle won't be so simple to crack. Arlecchino's the king. Not some riddling cheap jack.
Oh, he had some fun. Fair question is, how the heck he got that key to us? Oh well. Oh well, we got a key to go on something later. And for now, we have a door we can't go through. Although, obviously, you might recognize that logo, seeing as it was on some of the barrels. Not quite. All things considered. I like how you can go down this way instead of the ladder, even though there's zero benefit. Electric Blitz is effective for subduing puppets. Get out if you're not a stalker. Yeah, now we have something to take care of before we make actual progress. Well, that knocked him on his ass. That was a very painful hit. I feel I should have gone mine in. Oh, off to go. As you can see, we have a real big boy to take care of. We could take care of him later, but no, we're gonna take care of him now. Down you go, big guy. Thank you for your service. They are no longer required. Now, we could have done this later, when we had another shortcut open and we had drained out the muck, but where's the fun in that? Hello, questionable safe. Who needs a combination? This is something I only got when I was doing a post-game mop-up, which is quite annoying because I would have liked to have leveled it up before other things. Oh well.
This place gives me the creeps. It's like something's gonna jump out any second. It's okay, pal. Gemini's looking out for you.
I jumped. I jumped. I keep just barely overestimating the range for this. Factory Manager's Report. Dear Mr. Vanini, as per your orders, I conducted a quality investigation on the ergo supplied by the alchemists. Of course, it was done secretly. Certainly, the quality of ergo was getting worse over time. I don't doubt the alchemists, but the decrease in quality is too widespread to call it a coincidence. At this rate, this quarter's puppets will have a high chance of defects. Most important thing is the quality of the ergo, after all. According to a reliable source, the high-level alchemists are running ergo production experiments lately using another method. Personally, I think their secret experiments have something to do with the decrease in ergo quality. Are they wringing out the bodies of discarded puppets in a barren swamp or something? Anyway, I recommend approaching them carefully instead of complaining to them. Manager of Factory 1, Nicola. Because, of course, there's someone at an electric puppet factory named Nicola. Thank you. Hello, Zed Fighting Bricks. Fuck you, in particular. Now to try out a big boy. Large blunt. A hammerhead modified by attaching Vanini's storage battery. Ergo functions as a conductor, so that a strong electric shock causes it to release the current. I don't know whether Vanini is a genius or a fool for using an item like this as a mere storage battery. The opinion of a technician named Descartes on Vanini's storage battery. How can you use my storage battery on this horrifying thing? Oh, that is... Oh, whew. That is a long and heavy hit. Well. Unfortunately, I cannot just step around. Hi, how you doing? I hate these things. They show up so rarely, but they're so terrible to go against. Said stay down, boy. The storage battery. That poor dimensional butterfly did not deserve that. I want to say this is a shortcut. Yeah. Swamp's not drained, but do have a shortcut from A to B. That's not open yet, though. Stay in the muck. You're getting smashed. Annoying buggers. Heck with you guys, I got a butterfly to chase. Another +1 amulet they probably won't use. Yeah, just increases general resistance. Move into a smaller area. Timing! Ask not where the flaming balls of cuppets are coming from. Another small shortcut opened. Oh wait, so a perfectly good wall. But thank you for opening that up for me. We'll go that way in a little bit. Another pathway has been opened.
Oh, fantastic. The pipe fit like a glove. Well, like a pipe that fit. Idioms, you know?
You sure are trying, buddy. But yeah, as you can see. Another shortcut right back to the start. Vanini is a jerk. I'll make as much as Vanini's butler puppet does.
Those stalkers just left me. That's rather disloyal. Quite insulting.
We'll get to him in a bit. Doctor's Confessions. My name is Clark Shore. People call me Dr. Cure-All. I intend to confess my sins. Might be a little late for that, but I made innumerable medicine sales under the guise of it being a cure-all. At first, even I was sure about my experiment. Early on, the cure really was effective in neutralizing the petrification disease. Why would a great alchemist's records be wrong? I know I stole it, but I perfectly followed the manufacturing process. My cure was perfect. But what went wrong? I dare not record what the ones who got treatment turned into. That was literally hell, and when I realized that I was a gatekeeper who opened the doors, I ran away. How I can atone for my sin? I only try to treat patients and earn a few extra coins. I'm dying, and this is my penance. I also had the petrification disease, but I'm not getting the cure. I'd rather turn to stone and freeze to death. God, please forgive my terrible sins. I mean, where did you get a bunch of unicorn horns, two-headed snakes, and mandrakes? Did you steal those from them too? Alas.
All puppets must die. Oh, it's the only way to be sure. All puppets must die. Every single one. I hear the sound of springs inside you. You're a puppet too.
Like, you're not wrong, but you're also probably a little crazy, but also you would probably continue surviving if you didn't attack me.
Die. Kill the puppets. I wish I hadn't run away. I can't tell what's blood and what's oil.
Can't see, attack to block. There we go.
I wish I hadn't run away.
So it keeps saying.
Away.
So you keep saying.
I'm sorry. I was afraid to die.
Well, you survived until now. Hopefully you made your peace. The hunting apparel of the survivor belonged to the one who forsook his oath. When the puppets toppled the tower, the youth fled in fear. He lost his sworn brother and his name that day, and became a survivor wandering in hell. It also looks rather nice, especially with this hair. That's an interesting shortcut.
Ooh, admirers seem to follow me everywhere. Pleased to see you, my stalker friend.
You made it all the way here unbothered by ruffians. You've got talent. I've never seen you before, but who cares?
This may well benefit our former client.
And the one you just kinda
Catch that
ran away
subtle
from.
whiff of money in the air? Moneybags himself, Lorenzini Vanini, is inside this factory this very moment.
You caught us on our return trip. We had to deny his ridiculous request in person just to be sure it wasn't a joke. All we could do was laugh.
Keep your whiskers up if you're heading in there. He is the richest man in Krat. Or so they say. Who knows? Maybe he's handing out bags of money to lift his spirits.
Ha! That seems unlikely. No way are we doing that.
Well, anyhow, best of luck.
Thank you. Although he's over that way.
Best of luck to you, my friend.
Are you carrying the latest edition of Vanini's Landmark Guide? It's the most popular non-fiction work in Krat these days. Maduro wrote the actual guide, but Vanini published and financed it. It goes for a premium at the shop, but Maduro might not get his cut. He went missing recently.
You don't say.
Which, of course, made that volume more popular than ever. If you can get all 3 volumes collectors want, bet you can get 4. No, 5,000 for it at the shop.
I can get 5,000
Sure
from killing
enough,
any old puppet at this
I
point.
have a conscience and a powerful sense of self-preservation. I'll let this one go for 500. That's a good investment. Don't sleep through it. You'll wish you had this, and the price is a steal.
You don't
Let
say.
me know if you have any interest.
Ripped Vanini's Craft Landmark Guide 3. Grant, I already have that, but this month's attraction arrives to say. Warning, this book has been banned. If found, please report to the city. I'm buying it anyways. Oh. There's a warning band attached that bears the herring symbol of Krat. Reading banned books will result in punishment. Are you sure you want to read it? Some uneven handwriting is here. You were warned, but you're reading a forbidden book. You are a bad person. Oh, you're reading it, so this is what you get. The roses bloom at the Rose Estate. Don't know the rest of it. The end. Reporter Cat. This guide was made with the support of the Red Lobster Inn.
So, have you had time to read it? It's the first volume I wrote, so go easy. By the way, I need to mention something before it slips my mind. It's a shame that the original author went missing, but I fear you misunderstood this commitment. I am willing to sell my newest book for 500. No refunds, of course. That's a given. But look on the bright side. That volume of the series is not easy to acquire.
Unfortunately, he does not write any more of those for you to purchase, which is a terrible shame. Ah. For every door, there is a key. For every key, there's a door. Our first alchemist room. Very fancy. Question of the day. Did this factory worker ever think he would be destroyed by a puppet? 3 create 1. You open the door, be one with the great ones. Anything else we'll read in that book? Nope. We do not care for alchemist philosophy, we care about loot. Blue Blood's Tailgoat, which will pop on later. And some quartz. And of course, a nice little shortcut, which I will be activating. Yeah, I'll go ahead and pop the Stargazer. Even though I'm just going to run in the circle. Ow. How dare you. And they're gone. Ah. I got Goomba stomped. I haven't died to an actual boss. But I have died to a handful of enemies landing on top of me. Great. Just great. Why do they do so much damage? That thing took out half my health in one swing. And then from there I got chipped to death. What the hey? At that time. That was annoying. I like how that one just kind of slowly, ever so slowly followed me. I only started panic rolling because I realized there were two of them. I didn't want to get hit by both of them. I hate these things. A burning passion, pun intended. Fuck you. And thus, the fluids are drained. As you can see.
Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Accidenti. I have to stop them.
Good throwing arm on. No special attack. Burn, you fucking butt. Okay, another +1 I won't use. Okay.
A little help? Anyone? Wealthy and dashing philanthropist in need of assistance?
Very humble, this one.
Oh, easy now. No need to kill me. Surely we can discuss this like reasonable people? Hold on. Geppetto's a friend of yours.
In a fashion.
Did he send you?
In a fashion.
I'm fine. Please, help me find my butler Pulcinella. He's a puppet and a friend. Those stalkers were supposed to be working for me, but... well, they bolted and left me to my fate. That was not helpful.
I
Butler
don't
went
know.
to barricade the back door, and I haven't seen him since. Pulcinella has been a loyal companion. I'd hate to lose him.
Assuming he hasn't gotten
The
nuts, so.
factory is, of course, my priority. We must take it back. But please, keep an eye out for my butler. I'd consider it a personal favor and owe you in kind.
Will do.
Before all this chaos, Fuoco was the puppet in charge of the furnace. But he changed. He was a stand-up fellow once. Now, not so much. I'm told he's still building an army of puppets and marching them on the cathedral. How did this nightmare come to be? Please, you must stop him before he does any more harm.
Well, suffice to say, we can't let that happen. That's a war crime. I gotta pop back to the hotel in order to refill on our Fable and to level up. Oh, I can just level up here. And a heck with our Fable. Big old bot requires a big old hammer. But yes, we never read the Broken Heroes Ergo. Ergo obtained from the scrapped Watchman. The Watchman contorted and broke from the adult's desires. However, he never forgot the children who considered him their friends. Okay. Gotta down one of these so that I've got my 3 Fable ups. One, two, I'm coming for you. 3, 4, smash your face on the floor. Behold, audibly the most generic alarm there is. Woko, I'm coming for you, mate. He's a big, beefy old boy. I will most certainly not be joining you, though. The fact that the electric bliss lasts very little on this weapon means I probably won't use it like this again. Oh, okay. That is just an attack you run out of the way of. Hey, that kick wasn't even aimed at me. Oof, I rolled right into that. Alright, as much as I want to use this, just the fact that it's... Obviously it's not even advanced to begin with, but it does have electricity. If it lasted for any decent amount of time, that would be one thing, but it lasts so little. Alright, come on. Oh, come on. Unfortunately, unlike some other games, your money/level up juice is deposited right outside the boss door rather than inside the boss arena. Every time that charge gets me, every time. I need to stop getting greedy with these slower weapons. I'm just so used to faster weapons that I think I can squeeze another attack in, but I cannot. And hello, Thomas. Thank you very much for the follow. Hopefully you enjoy your stay. Feel free to comment, but you don't have to. You're more than free to lurk. Be sure to take a look beneath the stream for a bit more information on the channel. As a warning, though, I'll probably be wrapping up once I beat Fuoco there. But we do have plenty of odds, and obviously I'll be streaming again sooner than later. Oh, I forgot to dodge that. Hi, how you doing? How did I get overheat for anything? Oh, it was probably just left over from the bomb. Haha, that hurt. That should have hit me. I was not expecting that to be a bloody chain combo. Attack! Looks like he's stuck, so they can punish him. Nope, he's following up. Okay, now he's stuck. Now I can... Nope, he's following up. Unpredictable combos are always painful. Especially when you need to try to punish them at some point. Delayed attacks. Bane Pickle. Also more pain... Get back here. Also more painful is the fact that these attacks hit so much harder in New Game. Probably... No, I don't need to switch that out. Pretty sure this one's for fire damage resistance anyways. Yeah, I've got the right one on. Finally, something I can punish. I'm not a big fan of him being able to fire a bunch of shit at me. Fucking kick. How can we make our boss more threatening? I know, give him an AoE and a gun. I'm just salty. I've beaten him before, I can beat him again. Just the fact that I died because he shot me is irritating. As an aside, it's also irritating that Fable doesn't just automatically recharge when you're at a Stargazer. I mean, imagine if your magic didn't regenerate when you sat at a bonfire in any of the Dark Souls games. Should not be gone for the attack. Got that, had a follow-up. Alright, Fuoco. Time to meet your maker. Whew. That's a good go. Alright. Obviously we got there, ergo. To Fuoco, the ordinary puppet, protecting the factory's fire was a sacred duty. Since he learned of the King of Puppets, he bowed down to a new god. Also the first mention of the King of Puppets. Also a high-powered flame ant flyer, a Legion Arm core port. The central core of the King's Flame Fuoco. Legion Arm that expels immense firepower can be crafted with the Vanini craft machine. The puppet dreamed of a fire that would make the King's army. At the end of a desperate fight with a boy puppet, the fanatic's burning fire was scattered in a foolish ash. And also a flame grindstone. This is one very small boiler room. It's very big, but it's only got like 2 furnaces and the rest of it is fans.
What do we have here? A broken butler puppet. Now, I seem to remember someone on the 2nd floor. Think it belongs to him? We gotta ask what happened sometime. Now's good.
Hey, how you doing? I love the clap.
Ah, you're back. And you found... Oh, dear. Pulcinella. They really did a number on you. Pulcinella was proof that puppets possess true courage. I will not rest until I
comment.
have revived him. But there will be ample time for that. First, I must thank you for a truly heroic piece of work. The factory is ours again. The puppets are going to be in really bad shape after this. Let us return to the hotel and rest while we can.
Indeed we shall, my good man. After I exhaust your dialogue.
I cannot shake the thought of that puppet army. What they meant to do. The cathedral is filled with refugees. People who thought they were safe. But that's for the future to solve. Maintenance must come first. See you at Hotel Krat. Arrivederci. I cannot shake. But that's for the...
Ciao.
My savior.
How are you doing, Pulcinella? You look good.
Back in one piece, my friend.
Amatsa, that is one slick prototype. You think it's a tram for crickets?
Yeah, what is this, a tram for crickets?
Amatsa, you think it's a tram for...
Felicitous salutations, my friends. My name is Signor Lorentini Venigni. No doubt my reputation precedes me. I come to you with only the most peaceful intentions, and as a true friend of Krat. Behold, Venigni Ward, where we will honor the city of Krat's history while forging her brilliant future. When I broke ground on this place, we broke ground. I certainly didn't do it all personally. This was simply empty space, a blank canvas. But in the hands of a maestro, it became a work of art. All my life, from boyhood to this very day, I have been derided for my, let's say, single-minded focus on a lifelong obsession with building animated, automatic, autonomous automata. But today, just look before you. Venigni Ward is ready to start building the future.
Future which will endeavor to protect.
Era is waiting to be built. A dream of the future we can only create together. Help me make this future come true. Join us, for this moment in history will happen only once. Join Venigni, your friend for life.
There you are, my boy. My savior, yes, that's the word. You took back the factory and I cannot thank you enough. Without the factory, no more new puppets. The army has run out of recruits. My friend, you saved, well, all of us. But listen to me going on and on about my concerns, and I don't believe I've even introduced myself. Signor Lorentini Venigni. Gentleman, bon vivant, and, at the moment, utterly at your service, my friend. If the name Venigni rings no bells, perhaps you've heard of Krat's Prince of High Society. That is because they are one and the same. Just two of the many names I've collected in my 3 decades here on Earth. While I
simultaneously humble and anything but humble is an impressive
I have not rewarded you in the more traditional manner.
paradox of a man.
Please, take this. My newest prototype. It'll be safe with you. It's a grinder stone that keeps granting special attributes to the grinder.
That keeps
I
grants.
hope you'll put it to good use.
Oh, I have.
Then my eyes do not deceive me. I never imagined I'd actually see it again, and in the flesh, so to speak. I just designed it, set it aside, and never got back to it. Genius and acclaim can keep one quite preoccupied, I'm afraid. You are really interested in the arm, I see. Then, my friend, you shall have it. It just needs a few mechanical adjustments to fit your, particular needs. And frankly, this design is almost child's play to me now, so let's start by making it a bit stronger, shall we?
Indeed we
I
shall.
will also add what we brilliant inventors call modularity. That means it will be much easier to improve and repair since you'll be able to use commonly found parts. You might say this arm's new abilities are legion. No? Too much? It was too much.
A little too much.
I always welcome friends. Of course you're curious. Pulcinella has been restored thanks to you. In a small way. Mostly it was me, but you know, genius never rests. Except for beauty rest.
Well, we did save him, but you did fix
My
it.
partner.
So.
He's my family. The only one I have left, really. I won't forget what you've done for us. If you ever need anything or find yourself in a spot of trouble, call on your friend Venini.
Swagger. The exaggerated swagger of a very Italian man.
I always welcome. No one, not even I, know what started the puppet frenzy. Why? That day of all days. It was horrible. A violent rampage of murder and mayhem that is seared into my memory for all time. And it was never supposed to happen again. I made sure of it. Designed a few special parts to ensure they'd remain loyal. Puppet armies do not arise by chance. There was intent behind this. I don't want to leap to conclusions, but the only one I know with that kind of power is the King of Puppets himself. We need to learn how this happened.
Need one more before I can actually finish off Flamberg there. What does Pulcinella have for us?
Buongiorno, and welcome to the House of Venini. I am Master Venini's Major Domo, Pulcinella, at your service, sir. The House of Venini carries only the finest in luxury merchandise. I believe you'll find all items to be both superior quality and distinguished provenance. I am certain you will be able to find something that suits you, sir. At the House of Venini, even priceless things have a price. Every item is a treasure of distinguished quality and superior provenance.
Very fancy. Okay, more +1s we won't use. Whoa. And the grindstone we already have? Question mark? Oh, which I somehow already have 2 in my bag.
I know my way around him.
Actually, what I'm thinking about.
I know my
You can get that baby up to +8 for now. Oh, we need like 3,000. Apparently I've hit a moment where it actually starts slowly, ever so slowly increasing the ergo needed. Won't stop me from leveling up though. And we've got some quartz to burn.
Remember, I didn't design every puppet in Krat. It is not surprising that some puppets broke away from the ground.
That would imply that there were other puppets aside from me and the ones downstairs.
I remember a few ergo puppets behaving according to their own volition before the frenzy.
As opposed to non-ergo puppets?
They were never designed to act that way. But if a puppet starts acting on its own, does that mean the puppet has free will? Or is someone else controlling the puppet? The city asked me...
Not anything I really need, but I guess the perfect guard regaining weapon would be good considering the thing that boosts your attack if the weapon's at full. I'll just invest in that ahead of time. Can pop one more there. I'm just gonna grab that. I don't need it, but it'll help, and hopefully that'll do the thing that I've been kind of complaining about. Alright, and before we wrap, I need to figure out what we're wearing next time, since we beat another boss. Well, I guess since we did just get it, we'll equip the Blue Blood's tailcoat. Former attire of the Stalker Organization of Bastards. The blue tailcoat are the Bastards' pride. The Bastards who defended Krot's ruling class dreamed of overturning the world. They teamed up with the foreign alchemists of the Isle, opening the door to Krot's golden era. It also looks really nice. It's one of my favorite outfits. Let's see how this works. Recharge our Fable, and then we should be relatively good to go. And dash in, dash out. It is very loud though. A bit meatier than I'd be expected, which is nice. Interesting, and I can keep that up for a while. Fascinating. The dash away is weird.
I'll use my power to...
That book reminds me. Have you ever heard the fairy tale about a mischievous wooden puppet? All of Krot knows the story. All because of someone who loved that story more than anyone else.
I'm sure.
But this is strange. I do not recall. Who exactly was that someone?
People have no thanks for people.
Why are you on fire? Alright. That is a good stopping point. A little shy of 4 hours, but gone through a few good bosses and mini bosses, and we're set to head out through the factory into the next area and head on up to the church. I do thank all of you who popped in. Thanks to Theo, who's hopefully getting a bit of a doze in. Thanks to Gray, who unfortunately has to head to work. Thanks to Lily, even though she didn't pop in, who's got plenty of her own stuff to do. And thanks to Thomas, who followed. Hopefully we see some more of y'all in the future. Monday stream should still be normal. I will be continuing XCOM Enemy Within. Hopefully the Tuesday curse does not apply, and Frederic will be continuing Pokemon Emerald on Tuesday, and then, of course, Lucius is hoping to wrap up My Friendly Neighborhood, or at least get close to the end, on Wednesday. And I'll probably be streaming more Liza P next Friday. We'll see how my energy level is. But for now, again, my thanks to everyone. Good night, everybody.